All right, Mike here. SkyInclude. This is a DLink hack. SkyInclude.com/DLinks hack. And or setup.skyinclude on HNS/DNS or DLinks hacks. Hack. To check the link. All right. Anyway, I'm kind of excited about this. I learned this from Johnny Woo at the HandyCon. It was actually in the recordings if you watched all of them, but this is one clip I wanted to take. Chris Moore also asked about it. So kind of how to I guess it's like I said, kind of hack DLinks so that you could put your own DLink or Sia Skynet link and put anything you want on that spot instead of just the DLinks like Linktree list. So I know DLinks is super easy and it's helped a lot of people get things going. So I have tons of stuff here. It's really overwhelming. So create a DLinks just like normal. Go to your DLinks page, make a DLink. You don't have to spend time making it if you're going to change it, but just make it. And then you'll notice in your DNS in namebase.io, you'll have the alias sia.namebase.io. That stays the same. And then I did this for list.skyinclude, where I just put this static image. It's just a static image. Just notice it's not forwarding to Sia. It's just staying on your handshake name, which I think is awesome. Like people that are doing NFTs and books and art. I've seen some people like White Rose is pretty awesome. But notice what it does. Actually, hope it's still there. All right, it used to be there. Okay. It's there, but notice it forwards it to Sia Sky, see? You could have it set so it doesn't forward. You could have it so I think looks a lot better than this Sia Sky link URL, right? So instead of it forwarding, you can have it stay on this page. So how would you do that, which is pretty cool here. This is pretty nice. So it can stay right on White Rose. So if you're using Namebase, of course you can do this on any handshake name, but this is DLinks, which needs namebase. So make it like normal, and you'll notice in your DNS, I think I have one. I don't have it open there. I have lots of stuff here, so don't get too overwhelmed. But basically, you'll see this. Don't change this, but you'll see something called text content hash. This is the root, so this is right on SkyInclude, which is here. I'm not trying to change that one right now, although I could. If I want to change that one, I could. What I did is for list.skyinclude. Okay, so you'll notice content hash dot list, right? So that's the subdomain it made, and I changed it from what it usually was. So what I did was I went to siasky.net, and then I uploaded just a straight up JPEG image, SkyInclude YouTube, and then it created a link, and then that's the link. But you don't use this link, okay? You have to, well, actually, I already changed it there. That's what it will look like, but you got to change HTTPS to Sia, and then it's the rest. It's the same. Copy this exact link. Edit your text. You notice I think it's already there. It's 46A. 46A. I already did it, and then save. So then that will change it to the artwork or the image or the web page. You can upload on Sia Skynet a whole folder too, like if you have your HTML web page with images. I've done pretty big sites in here. You can just dump that whole folder here, or you could go back to just uploading a file. So if you're doing some kind of like art project or book project or something, you could just dump that here. It has to be one URL, okay? So list.skyinclude, you can see it's just that one image that I put, and it stays there. Of course, no links. I mean, it's just a static image, but I hope this makes sense. I think it's worth a quick little video. I'm not going to save that. But basically, if you have subdomains, it would be basically changing this text record underscore content hash, and then dot would be like, I guess, the subdomain. That's how Namebase made it, and then change it to this what you upload to siasky.net, but it just got to make sure here to change HTTPS : to Sia : / and that's kind of one of the hacks. And then you can upload a whole folder or an image. I'd love to learn what you learn. I mean, I'm just figuring this out myself. But the White Rose owner could change this right now, and it'll be right on White Rose, which I think would be way cooler than forwarding to Sia Sky. And again, with this whole NFT craze and art craze and collectible craze, the idea I like about Handshake is it's actually a easy to remember name, and it's not a .com. It's not a ICANN domain that could be taken over by them, or you got to pay every year to renew. This is like almost lifetime. There's a small mining fee every 2 years you need to pay, but that TLD can also be transferred on the blockchain. I don't want to get into that too much, but this is the quick hack of changing a D-Link to any kind of Skynet, Sia Skynet link. So essentially, dump it up here, your image or URL folder, and then just change that link from HTTPS to Sia:// and then go into your DNS settings and namebase and change the content hash to that. If it's a subdomain or SLD, it would be a .name, and then you'll have something like this, which I think is a lot better. So let's keep building. That's what we're trying to do here. Sky and Clue trying to build, images, art, web pages, directories, etc., and getting more and more decentralized and new web, Web 3, or we call it D-Web, decentralized web. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Sky and Clue here, signing off.